Welcome to Transmissions, where we talk all Hasbro, Takara, and third-party Transformers. On this episode, we've got new Transformers-themed SDCC merchandise announcements, rumors of the next Transformers Legacy figures coming soon, and both Takara and Hasbro have new Transformers crossover collaborations in the works. Today is Wednesday, June 7th, 2023, and this is episode 541 of Transmissions.
Welcome to Transmissions, the podcast that wants more Transformers with little hats. I'm your host, Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Jeremy, aka Yakko.
Hey, how's it going?
We found him. He's back from a 5-month hiatus, the illustrious Dr. Pants.
I'm back, baby! Let's talk Transformers.
As always, we're throwing up the show by thanking our Donatreons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all so much for your continued contributions. We really appreciate it. If you would like to become a Donatreon, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support, and that's where you can sign up. You get lots of perks. We've got lots of extra content. At the higher levels, you got some merchandise, and you're entered into all of our contests automatically. So lots of good stuff. And speaking of extra content, you should check out our bonus show, We Like Big Bots, featuring Daryl and Dr. Pants.
Hey.
We've been we're so glad to have you back. Dr. Pants, we've been promising this for a while, but hopefully you and Daryl will get back into the lab and produce some more Big Bots episodes soon.
I think we can probably work on that here real soon and get a good slew of episodes up there. I mean, I have procured more Big Bots, so I've got more fodder for the show.
That's good to hear.
Oh, yes.
So definitely look forward to that. Of course, if you haven't watched them already, all our We Like Big Bots episodes are available on our YouTube or on our Donatreon PayPal on our Patreon page. That thing.
Yes.
All the links are there. You can watch them whenever you like. There's 10 episodes already available for you, and there will be more coming very soon. So check them out. Also, this week is our regular episode version of the next episode of Empire of Rust, and I get to do it one more time. This is episode 102. We built this city. We built this city with nuts and bolts.
Beautiful. Love it. Love it.
So that's the next episode of Empire of Rust. We had the bonus version last week, so if you are a Donatreon, you had access to that last week. But this week, everyone gets the new episode. So check it out. Episode 102 should be available right now. So transmissionspodcast.com/rust right there in your podcast.
Not include feed. Charles singing.
Then what's the point?
Maybe I edited it in the last second. I'm the one. I get to publish the episodes after Mike gives them to me. So I could have easily spliced a little bit in there.
Have you played?
That's
Portal
just the
yet?
background music the whole time. It's just Charles singing.
No, I've not played Portal yet.
You need to play Portal before you start playing around with stuff like that. You missed it, Dr. Pants. There was a whole series of episodes that the titles were Portal references, and Charles, it was revealed, has never played Portal.
How have you never? All right, I can't contemplate that. Of all the people on Transmissions, actually, the only person I would assume never played it was Daryl, because Daryl doesn't play games. But
I was never a big shooter person, so I never, even though Portal, I know, but it is a first person shooter perspective, and I just never got into it. And then when I did hear yes, it was recommended and I should play it. It's in my Steam library. I just never got a chance to play it.
At TFCon, we're gonna make you play it.
or we're gonna do a Nostradamus stream where we're gonna play Portal 2 and we're gonna play the co-op.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, last bit of announcement we've got is we have a special upcoming event coming for the Transformers Rise of the Beast movie. So the movie, of course, is coming out this week. It's out now for the fan event this Wednesday, but officially releases in theaters this Friday, June 9th. So we thought, okay, let's wait 10 days or so, and then we'll do our live reaction live stream event. So this will be a spoiler filled event. So you know we're gonna have a big old discussion about what's happening with Transformers Rise of the Beast. After we've all seen the movie, we invite everyone else to join us to talk about it. This is really for you guys, because we'll have our review up pretty quickly after the movie comes out, but we wanted to have a conversation about what everyone else thought of the movie. We're going to be inviting Donatreons on to come on and talk about it. And everyone can comment, of course, as we're doing it live.
I think we're going to invite everyone
Oh.
to call in, but Donatreons are going to get the instructions on how to call in earlier than everyone else.
Okay.
So they'll be first in line.
There you go. So I think it'll be fun. If everyone hang out and come hang out with us, talk about Rise of the Beast. Good, crossing our fingers, it's a good movie. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, we want your thoughts, whether you liked it or hated it. Either way, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. So stay tuned for that. We'll have more details as it gets closer, but you can see already we've got it scheduled. It's June 19th. You can see it on our YouTube channel. It's the event's right there. Put it on your calendar. June 19th, 9 p.m. Eastern. Check it out and hang out with us. Hopefully, Dr. Pants, you can hang around too if you're available that day.
I'm hoping to be. I mean, summer vacation starts for me tomorrow, so I'm getting a whole lot more free time.
All right. And lastly, before we get into toys, just want to remind you, we do have our new code for toyhacks.com. So if you want to save 15% off your purchases at toyhacks.com, just use that code REWIND. This is for the month of June. So this code will expire at the end of June. But for right now, it's active and available. So 15% off at toyhacks.com with the code REWIND. And this will be on every purchase at toyhacks.com. Cannot be combined with other promo offers, but you can use it with your Robo Points. So enjoy. All right, let's get into all the toy talk with some quick hits.
All right, and first up, we have Icon Heroes Transformers Kawaii pin sets. These are two sets of pins that are, adorable kind of chibified versions of some Autobots and Decepticons. The first set is Optimus Prime, Grimlock, and Bumblebee, with Grimlock, of course, being his T-Rex mode, because he's got to be. And Decepticons then are Megatron, Starscream, and Soundwave. They are up for pre-order for $35 each, and they should be coming out the third quarter of 2023. And, just cute little pin sets. Again, one Autobot, one Decepticon set. If you're into the kind of cutesy stuff or you like to collect pins, there you go. They're kind of cute. I kind of want the Decepticon one just for the cute Soundwave pin. But
we know many people that like that Starscream one.
Yeah. A lot of Starscream fans out there. A lot of, especially around here, around these parts.
All right. Next up, we have from the golf equipment company Bettinardi. They have a new Transformer-themed collection. So if you are also a golfer, you can get these. It looks like there are things like actual putters. There's head covers, different golfing apparel, and other accessories. So if you're a golfer and a Transformers fan, check this out.
And next, Hasbro is getting into the Pride Month celebrations with both Transformers and My Little Pony themed Pride shirts and other merchandise. You can see we've got a Optimus Prime in rainbow colors Pride shirt and a tote bag with the same artwork. We've also got some My Little Pony and Furby Pride merchandise. So you can check all that out order that directly from Hasbro, and all the portion of all the sales goes to Youth Pride in Rhode Island. So Youth Pride Inc. And it's a organization supporting teens and young adults who are in the LGBTQ community. So you can check that out. For some reason, the website link on the Hasbro store page is not an actual link, so we'll just include that link in the show notes. I don't know why. It's like someone didn't like edit the HTML page or something, but we can link to the page. So it's weird. That's weird.
All right, and next up, we have what appears to be a sighting of a variant of the Rise of the Beast Bumblebee figure from the Studio Series. This was found in the UK, and this is Studio Series 100, Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. This one is featuring a fully painted face that uses dark silver on the face rather than the normal kind of like gray, lighter color, and it's showing off a lot more of the molded details and even kind of like helps out with like the pop in the eyes. This was just found on the store shelves. We've got no official talk about this or anything, but if you're looking for a Studio Series 100, kind of keep your eyes open and see if there's a variant out there with a slightly better looking face.
All right, and then next we have, I think we've talked about these things or these types of things before, but eHobby has some acrylic stands and super deformed keychains with like the classic G1 logo, the faction symbols, and some of the box art. This looks like the Triptychon Metroplex box art. And they also have some new G1 rubber keychains, but eHobby is a Japanese retailer, and I think these are all only available in Japan. But if you are there, check it out. If not, hopefully some of the other retailers can import them and sell them elsewhere.
Next up, we've got another leak from the Transformers Legacy line. So this has not been officially announced anywhere. We've had rumors of toy listings, but this is our first of pictures, not official, leaked images of Shadow Striker. So this is Cyberverse Shadow Striker as a Legacy figure. Looks very well detailed and articulated, and in particular bears some close resemblance to the RID 2001 Sideburn car model, and potentially could be a mold mate of a upcoming Sideburn RID 2001. That would be very interesting to see getting to RID 2001 getting some love in the Legacy line. I know Jeremy would be very happy about that.
Very, very happy.
Me too. I love RID 2001 also.
But we're putting the cart before the horse. But we do. It's great to have a Shadow Striker. So having a Shadow Striker and an RID 2001 Sideburn would be awesome. So stay tuned. We'll see.
Great new character that's come from animation to more mainline now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, and now we've got an upgrade kit from DNA Designs, and this is, for any animated fans out there, this is the DK42 upgrade kit, which is the samurai armor for Legacy Evolution Deluxe Animated Prowl. Again, in Transformers Animated, Prowl did get an upgrade at one point where he got the samurai armor. It turned into a sidecar, and they did make a figure for that back in Animated. But now that we've got the new Legacy animated Prowl, he needs that armor. So, of course, this gives him the whole samurai armor upgrade. It does come with like a stand to set it up, kind of like an armor stand itself, but it also does turn into the sidecar. So it does do that. It does all the things that it should, and it looks really, really cool. For anybody who is a big fan of animated Prowl, big fan of animated, I think you owe it to yourself to kind of get this. DNA Designs does some really great work when it comes to the upgrade kits, and this looks pretty awesome.
All right. And the next thing we have, we had really blurry, low-res images of this last week. Now we have official pictures. Masterpiece MPG06 Kane, or I think Kane is how you pronounce it, but I'm not sure. But this is the official images of this final piece of the Raiden train bot combiner. And I think this looks good. He looks a little chunky, but he transforms into the waist section. So, he doesn't have to have a lot of flexibility in the combined mode. But the train mode looks really good. And then for whatever reason, he comes with a lightsaber. I didn't watch the anime, so I'm not sure what that is. But they have, I think... here's a fully combined image of Raiden. I think that looks really good. And of course, we get this when Daryl's not on, so he doesn't have to talk about this. But we also have the other blurred image we showed last time was the Masterpiece MP58 hoist, and now we have official images of that as well. I think this looks really good. I think they've had a few kind of lackluster Masterpiece G1 figures recently, and this looks back on track with what I would like to see it. I mean, the vehicle mode looks really good. The robot mode looks good. He comes with that little alien head from the G1 episode. He has what looks like a blast effect and the crane and just lots of really good accessories here. So I think this is going to be a really nice Masterpiece set.
His G1 episode, Hoist Goes Hollywood. He got name checked in the episode title.
There we go.
I can't remember those details, so that's why I just said that one episode. But yeah.
Okay, we've got another Furai model kit, and we've got color images of Hound. So it looks like this one was announced way back in 2017, and we had a prototype in February of 2022. So now we've got the full version of the kit. We've got some some artwork. We've got a full body shot of it. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's very stylized. It doesn't transform, of course, because it is a model kit. It's it's fully articulated. It's interesting that Hound has a little he has like a little sniper sight on his right eye, which is interesting. It reminds me of like our More Than Meets the Eye Perceptor, but
we actually talked about that when we brought up the prototype because I was on that episode. And I remember going, this seems more Perceptory except for the wheels.
Yeah.
And he doesn't come with a sniper rifle. He comes with a Gatling gun.
Why do you need a sight?
I got to pinpoint with my massive gun that's spraying the area with bullets. I got to pinpoint it. Gotta hit that fly with my elephant gun. But I mean, other than that, I think other than that weird detail, I think it's a good looking figure. It does remind me also a little bit of the Guido Guidi version of Hound that was like the first, like very early IDW comics, like the first. I think it was like it was one of the Spotlights. I think it might have been Spotlight Galvatron, because like that was one of the early issues where like Galvatron went and like raided an Autobot facility and Hound was in charge there, and they had him, and I think that artwork was Guido Guidi. I hope I'm remembering right. If not, someone will correct me. But that's what this art this figure's design reminds me of, that art. But looks good. And also, continuing with statues, we've got another statue announced. This is another version of the Bishujo Optimus Prime, but now it's rebranded. It's a Bishujo Nemesis Prime. So she's a bad girl. So it's funny, like her face, the expression on her face, like you can tell the difference. It's the Optimus Prime version of this is very kind of positive, happy expression. Here she's got a very smirking, sarcastic expression, and she's got a giant red sword. But otherwise, the figure looks, and the color, of course, the colors are different. The colors are more purple and black rather than blue and red. But otherwise, it's pretty similar to the Optimus Prime Bishujo statue. So yeah, if you're into these statues, here's another one for you. So yeah, if you like bad girls, there you go.
I mean, it's got the Scourge sword instead of the trailer little briefcase that Optimus had. I think this is perfect.
I agree. This is perfect.
So Jeremy, you're saying Nemesis Prime in any shape or form you're there for it.
It's got the black, red, and teal, and it's perfect. The colors are right. So yeah.
All right.
So we know what's going to be on Jeremy's trip to the store down the road.
All right. Well, speaking of a store, Amazon has released a Battle in Brooklyn, I guess, storefront to help promote Rise of the Beast. This is at amazon.com/TF Battle in Brooklyn. We have a link in our show notes. And basically, it's just all of their Rise of the Beast stuff all in one place. But they have some exclusive Battle in Brooklyn items here. There's like towel, bedding, artwork. So not actual toys there. You can get shirts and stuff. But then just the main storefront will have, all of the Rise of the Beast toys and stuff in there too. So you can check that out if you're looking for any Rise of the Beast, anything on Amazon.
Next, we have, they finished their Predaking, so Kang Toys is moving on to their next one. And we get to see prototype images of their first Dinobot. This is a masterpiece scale Snarl. It is CT Longyen 01 Stegosauro. That is awesome. I love that name. But this is Dinobot Snarl, but aside from the fact that it looks like a Stegosaurus, it is super stylized, and it is kind of hard to tell that it would be Snarl, but Kang Toys, like I said, they did Predaking. Now they're doing Volcanicus. They're doing another combiner. They're doing the Dinobots. We actually saw images of the concept art a while ago for these, and honestly, it looks so cool. This is what Volcanicus should have been like. Like, all these Dinobots are really, really stylized, very sharp, edgy looking. I am in love with this, and I kind of hope that this whole thing turns out pretty good because I'm a Dinobot fanboy, so I might be looking into this.
All right, and our last topic is more rumors about upcoming Legacy figures. So looks like the next 2024 Legacy figures there's some toy listings found. Apparently, the code name for the upcoming Legacy line is Uni, which could be Universe, Unicron, something else. We had Legacy, then Legacy Evolution, Legacy Universe. I think would be a logical progression. Sure,
University. They all go to school.
Legacy University affiliated with Transformers University.
If it's Universe, we've just come full circle because we already had a Universe toy line. We're running out of words.
I think they should have made it Multiverse. I think that would make more sense, but I don't know. Anyway, the figures that are in this line, though, look very interesting. We've got Vector Primes from Transformers Cybertron. We've got an Armada Galvatron, so continuing the Minicon trilogy, Unicron trilogy homages, so that's good. Armada Galvatron would be a repaint of Armada Megatron, so not too hard. But Vector Prime, that could be a new mold. We've got Origin Wheeljack, which I think we all talked about coming after seeing Origin Bumblebee and Origin Jazz. That was the next logical conclusion, was that we get an Origin Wheeljack. So I'm curious to see how that Origin Wheeljack turns out. And then a deluxe G1 Optimus Prime. Is that a new mold? Is that a repurposed existing mold?
Why? There's so many other Optimus Primes. Don't do a G1. We got 3 of them in the War for Cybertron trilogy. Like there was one every set at least.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know what, and I hope it. I don't know what this is going to be, but
Let's hope for if they're going to do a actual G1, a re-release with all the accessories, rubber tires, everything. Just do it right.
I mean, yeah,
Long
but
stacks.
that would be great. But I don't. This is not this. I mean, they usually put re-releases in separate lines. Like you wouldn't put a re-release of an original G1 figure in a new toy line. This should be a new toy, right? I mean,
Well, it's deluxe size. We haven't had a deluxe Optimus Prime. We've had G1s in like every other lot, like G1 Primes in every size category except that one.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking deluxe as the size. I was thinking deluxe as in extras. But yeah, I could see them doing a smaller Optimus Prime.
Unless it's the core class one with a trailer.
Oh.
At which point, for shame, Hasbro.
Well, I mean, look at the other deluxe core class stuff we've gotten recently with what was it, the Origins Bumblebee? Wasn't that technically a deluxe or deluxe price?
Yeah.
It was even more than a deluxe. I think it retailed for
it was like $22.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I could see them doing something like that.
Oh well. Well, also, I mean, so that's we'll have to keep our eye out for that. But then the other thing that caught my eye, are we getting Rock Lords? Are we getting Rock Lords in the Transformers line? So we've got the two figures that are new, look like to be new names. At least I wasn't familiar with them. We've got a deluxe Magnius and a core Boulder Crash, and both of them say that. So in parentheses, deluxe Magnius says deluxe Rock 1. And then core Boulder Crash says core Rock 1. Are these Rock Lords?
Of all the things, there's so many things out there that we need like redos of in Legacy. Rock Lords are not one of them. Can I just get an RID 2001 Optimus Prime? Can I just get that, please? You would think that would be easy to do. Nope. We're going to do rocks.
I mean, I'm just speculating.
They worked out the transformation with the Dicelings.
Oh man. Oh crap. I could have shown all those off. Oh man. That's another time. That's a whole nother discussion.
We'll talk, Dr. Pants. I showed a Diceling off last week, so we'll have to collaborate on that.
Oh yes, we will.
All right. Well, yeah. So if the prospect of Rock Lords in the Transformers Legacy line is something interesting to you, write in, let us know what you think, or tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if this is referring to something else. I mean, if you are familiar with Transformers in previous lines named Magnius and Boulder Crash that are not rocks, let us know what these are referring to, because the first thing that came to my mind was Rock Lords, and I don't know, it seems weird. All right, well, that's all our quick hits, and let's move on to our main topic.
All right, we have a couple different collaboration type figures to talk about this week. The first one is a Takara crowdfunding campaign, and I'm not sure if this is open worldwide or not, and there's speculation that we might be able to buy it after the fact. But it is called Transformers Lunar Cruiser Prime, and this is a collaboration between Takara and I believe that's the Japanese space agency, JAXA. I'm not sure what that stands for, but this is, I guess, a lunar vehicle, and then it transforms into an Optimus Prime. And I think this thing looks amazing. It's just like the vehicle mode looks really good. It's a really, it's a futuristic looking, but realistic looking lunar rover or lunar vehicle. and it comes with like a, solar panels and satellite dish and everything you would expect. But then the Optimus Prime mode is an actual good looking Optimus Prime. It's not like some of the other ones we've gotten before where it's like he's just kind of wearing the pieces of the thing. This looks like it's a good transformation. He has a matrix you can see in the chest, and also looks like a Toyota logo on the front bumper. So I guess they have some work on this rover as well. But I think
they did the concept design.
Okay.
The Toyota did, and
Okay.
I put a link in the docs just now that has a link to Toyota's concept design.
All right, let me grab that. Okay, yeah. So that is the same design. That's really cool.
Wow.
So, Charles, what are your opinions on this this collaboration here?
Yeah, I mean, this looks really cool. I mean, it's kind of out of left field, but I think it's funny how like all in both Takara and Hasbro are on these collaborations. Like seems like if you have an idea for a collaboration, you think that's going to be a way to market your product is by getting a Transformer. Takara and Hasbro are like, sure, give us your pitch and we'll see if we can make it happen. It's funny to me. I mean, at least the ones coming from Japan seem to all be focused on just branding random products. Like here, this is this Lunar Cruiser. Of course, it's also the Toyota. We had the Canon cameras a while ago.
This is a much better version or much better product than the Camaro.
Yes, 100% better.
But yeah, I mean, this does look really cool. I would like to. Yeah, I don't know if this is available internationally, but I think this is definitely something I would take a second look at if I had the opportunity to back this. If it's crowdfunding or just buy it. I mean, it's just a cool idea for a different version of Optimus Prime. So yeah, neat.
Cool. Dr. Pants, what are your thoughts? Would you go in on this if you could?
I mean, looking at that slide that's up there right now, it looks like the price is 11,000 yen, which I mean, that's a little over $100 or around $100 US. It all depends on a couple of things because this is really cool looking. This is one of the better like Optimus Prime collaborations we've gotten. It looks 1,000 times better than the PlayStation one we got years ago, or the Power Bank one, or the oh god, that awful Canon one. Like that one was so bad. This looks really good, and I love the vehicle design. That is awesome. The colors all work too. Like I almost want to complain sometimes about like why do they always make it Optimus Prime? But this one, it works. Like I get it. And I would probably spring on this. I love collecting Optimus Prime figures. So, like, depending on the price and how easy it is to get a hold of, I may dive into it. It's really cool looking. I love the chest. Using it doesn't necessarily look exactly like Optimus Prime's chest, but it's close enough, and it just incorporates that Lunar Rover front rather than giving him like a faux chest like so many of them do.
Yeah, so that's the point in the win column for Charles too, I'm sure.
Yes.
It's a real chest.
Real chest. I am a real chest man.
All right. Well, on this side of the Pacific, Hasbro and Jurassic Park have another crossover here. And this is a Dilophosaurus. I am sorry for mispronouncing that, Mikey.
Dilophosaurus.
Okay,
Dilophosaurus, yeah.
And a Jeep Wrangler. And when they transform, the Jeep Wrangler turns into I can't remember the character's name, but he's the actor that played Newman. It comes with scroll down here. It comes with the shaving cream can. So
the actor was Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight, yeah. So, it I think this is great. If you look at the face, it actually does kind of resemble his face as well. And he has a little construction hat. But I think the best thing about this is the little shaving cream can. It's great. The dinosaur looks fantastic. I think that is a really, really good looking, both in robot mode and dinosaur mode. Let me show you the box art here. And it looks like the shaving cream does actually hold something in there. I'm not sure if we have a close up of that.
Dinosaur embryos.
Oh yeah. You can see how many times I've seen the original Jurassic Park. It's not my favorite movie.
Oh God, it was one of mine. It was one of mine.
But I think this looks cool. The dinosaur has a blast effect. It looks like he's spitting out stuff. Dr. Pants, let's start with you. What do you think of this set?
I like this set a lot, especially compared to the first one we got, because the first one, you know, they just repurposed the Kingdom Megatron mold and redid the head and a few things, and it was okay, but it was a big set and it was really expensive. I like this set a bit more for being a bit smaller, a bit easier to digest, and also I think both figures in it look excellent. The Jeep turning into Wayne Knight's character from the movie, which I feel bad because I can't remember his name, and I love Jurassic Park. I just haven't watched it. Dennis Nedry. Thank you. But the Jeep turning into that, like, it looks so good, and the face does look like Wayne Knight, and he comes with a little shaving cream can. Like, that's so cool. But the selling point for me is the Dilophosaurus Transformer. What's his name?
Dilophosaurus.
Dilophosaurus. That's awesome. I love that name. That looks so good. I love the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. I thought they were really cool. I love the frills. My other big thing with it is it looks like an updated version of the Beast Wars Iguanus toy. Like the old, like, first wave Iguanus toy from Beast Wars. And I would want to see them repurpose this into an updated version of that for Legacy, which, you know what, they very well could. Because, you know, Hasbro likes to reuse molds, get their money's worth. But this one's tempting for me. I really like this set compared to the other one, and as a collaborative set, this is just really cool. This is really, really cool.
Cool, and we didn't mention the Wrangler's name is Autobot JP12, which the Gizmodo article notes that it's kind of odd if he's stealing the embryos. Why is he an Autobot? But, Charles, what are your thoughts on this set?
Well, I mean, if the IDW comics have taught us anything, is that Autobots can be the bad guys sometimes. So
Yeah.
you know, some Autobots just break bad, and this one didn't feel like they were getting compensated enough, and decided they were going to sell those embryos to the highest bidder. Luckily, Dilophosaurus caught up with them and murdered them. And this is interesting. I mean, what intrigues me the most about this set is that it looks like these are new molds, which, you know, normally the Hasbro collaborations have been like reuses or partials of existing molds. I guess maybe the Top Gun and X-Men one are maybe exceptions there.
The X-Men one was Studio Series Jetfire.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I think it's just Maverick. I think Maverick was the only one that was an original mold.
What about JP93? Was that existing?
No, that was a new mold too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting then. I mean, so yeah, definitely, Dr. Pants. I could see this Dilophosaurus being repurposed as a Iguanus Beast Wars character in Legacy. That would make a lot of sense to reuse that mold. The JP12 character. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a Jeep, so I mean, it could be anything. It could be a Swindle, it could be a Hound, yeah.
I'm wondering if it's going. I was going to say, I'm wondering if it's going to share some engineering with the Siege Hound at all. Like, it doesn't look like it, but I'm wondering if somehow they've finagled it together from that.
Maybe. But I do like it. I do like it being new. You can have a Transformer Newman. You can say hello, Newman.
There should be a Seinfeld collab with it being a mail truck.
Nice.
Can we also get the Kramer car that says Ass Man?
That'd be a third party, I'm sure.
I would buy that third party. I would buy that one.
I think it's nice. I guess this is celebrating the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park since that's this year. For me, it's not this is Jurassic Park collaboration with Transformers is not really at the top of my list. I think it's a cool, interesting idea, but it's kind of like similar to like Top Gun. Like I don't expect Transformers to mix with every property under the sun. I loved Back to the Future and Ghostbusters. Once I got those two, those were at the top of my list for Transformers crossovers. So now everything else is just gravy. So I would love, like we've talked about before, like A-Team or Knight Rider collabs. Of course, these properties are pretty much dead at this point, so there's no reason to cross over with them. But I think I would prefer they stick to more like sci-fi adjacent properties. Of course, Jurassic Park is sci-fi. I shouldn't say, but sci-fi, like where there's actual like mechanical, like like interesting vehicles or something there. But
where's my Fortress Tiberius?
Yeah,
it's canon. It's in the comics. Where is it?
and Hasbro has that new deal with Mattel doing some crossover stuff. We need to get the Masters of the Universe.
That could be cool. A Battle Cat that transforms,
or just the vehicles like the Attack Track, all those vehicles.
Yeah.
And then do Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain transform into something. Do some Titans.
Just have them turn into He-Man and Skeletor mechs.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that's
Yep.
Hasbro, hire us. We've got all the good ideas.
Right. Engineering, not so much. I mean, except for Charles. But
well, I don't think there's any shortage of good ideas. I think licensing is always going to be the issue for these things. You need some high-powered lawyers to work out all those licensing contracts. So
yeah,
I could be a lawyer. Hire us. I can fake it.
All right. Well, I think that's all we got here for our discussion topics, but I'm looking forward to it. Oh, also the Jurassic Park set is available for $75, and you can get it on the Hasbro Pulse store or Amazon. So $75 I think is pretty reasonable for those two figures.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's all our toy discussion. So let's move on to trips to the store.
The Transmissions Podcast will return after these messages.
Okay, Trips to Store is brought to you by our friends at TeePublic. So you can check out our TeePublic store, get all of our merchandise from there. You can go to transmissionspodcast.com/shop. And that's where you can access our TeePublic store, get cool shirts, mugs, other merchandise. I've got my Sound Blaster transmission shirt, or excuse me, Tape Man version 2 transmission shirt.
You're the only one this week. So
TFCon Toronto is coming soon. I think we're all planning to go. So if you want to buy some transmissions merchandise before you get to TFCon, show it off while you're there. It'll definitely make us easier for us to spot you if you're a listener and want to say hi. So, take a look. I believe TeePublic will probably, I know they just had a Memorial Day sale. I don't know if there's going to be another sale this week, but you can check it out. There's usually 35% off sales running pretty frequently at TeePublic. So just make sure you don't go to tpublic.com, go to transmissionspodcast.com/shop. And you can buy anything from TeePublic, not just transmission shirts, anything else as well. And it'll all help us out. So check it out. All right. Now, the stuff we got this week, we're going to start it off with Jeremy.
All right. So I was at Bed Bath & Beyond yesterday checking out their store closing sales because they are in bankruptcy and going out of business. And I did not expect to see Transformers there. And I picked up a couple. They are, I guess there's Studio Series, the Core Class. I got a Shockwave and Ravage for about $10 each. This is the Shockwave. I think he looks okay. He's a little floppy, but it looks pretty good. For like the brief time he was in the Bumblebee movie. And then the Ravage, I think, looks much better, at least in the cat mode. He turns into a box. But I think with his weapons, his side weapons on, and I think he looks pretty good. So he will definitely be one to like fiddle with. He also comes with the endpoint of Soundwave's weapon that they want you to put underneath. And I just think that looks really dumb. So I didn't do it. You can show you the that's what they want you to make him look like.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
And then there's the box he transforms into.
What do they call his alt mode?
Probably like deploy mode or something.
I don't know what they call it. It just
Maybe they don't call it anything.
Yeah, the instructions just show the steps. It doesn't actually say what he transforms into.
Those are both cool figures, though, and I got to give it to the Soundwave that for being a core class figure, it's really well detailed. It's a good-looking figure for that size. Yeah, the Shockwave figure.
Yeah, and the tank mode doesn't look that bad either. I'm just still not used to Shockwave turning into a tank. I mean, it's
Space
been,
gun forever.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, been since like Fall of Cybertron, but
I think he was a jet in Fall of Cybertron. He was a tank in Dark of the Moon.
I didn't play that.
No, in the movie.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't remember that.
I don't think he transformed in the movie though, did he?
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. And animated, he was a tank also.
Okay. Well, that's all I got this week.
Okay, we're moving on to Dr. Pants.
I've been gone a long time, and I got a lot of stuff to show off, but I'm holding back because I don't know what the next few weeks are going to bring, but I've got some cool stuff. So let's start off with, this is a release I waited a long time for, and I'm glad it showed up. This is Fans Hobbies Double Agent. This is the Double Dealer Masterpiece scale figure that they put out along with like all the other Super God Master Force figures they've done. And he is really, really cool. Love the face on there. He's got his gun that splits from the missile, and it does. Is it going to see it? Can we see it? Come on. There it goes. It lights up. It lights up.
You blinded us.
I'm sorry. He does come with both Power Masters, so Nox in there right now, and the Scar I have off to the side. And not only does he do like the traditional robot mode, the missile truck, and the bird mode, but he has a second robot mode that's a Decepticon themed one, where he's got the wings and a different head. So that was really cool that they threw that in there. It's a really solid figure. It looks great. Rubber tires, transformation's nice and fun. I love Fans Hobby stuff. They're one of my favorite companies, so that was really cool. The next thing, technically not a toy, but I went to the movies on Wednesday to see Shin Kamen Rider, and to prepare for Rise of the Beast, I got the Optimus Prime popcorn bucket.
Nice.
Which lights up. And you can, of course, scalp him to fill him with deliciousness. So I'll be taking that with me to see Rise of the Beast, and I couldn't say no. This actually looks really good. Yeah. I'm impressed with all the detail on it. I kind of want to paint the gray to be silver, but all in all, it'll look good in a Prime display.
In alt mode, we'll have information on how people can buy their own. So stick around to alt mode this week.
Oh, nice. Speaking of Prime, I got a new Masterpiece Scale Prime. I got the Magic Square one. This is I think it was Light of Peace. I forget. There's like a Light of Freedom, Light of Peace, but this is the masterpiece scaled one. And this is the EX version, so it's actually painted all over with a little bit metallic hint in there, and it's really, really nice. He looks good. No kibble. No kibble. No wheels hanging out anywhere. It's great. And he's got actually one of the things I love most is like that matrix chamber. All the detail in there. It's so nice. It's so nice. And no faux chest. No faux chest, which is always great, but came with the appropriate number of accessories, and it wasn't $400 and some. So
that's probably the
he
best
looks
feature.
Good. That is the best feature of the whole thing. And I got one more Prime, but it's not Optimus. I got me a Rodimus. This is DX9 Carry. This is a masterpiece scaled Rodimus Prime, and it's a kind of Studio Ox styled here. This is such a fun figure to play with. He comes with the Target Master like Roddy rifle. This does turn into a robot, which is awesome. He has a little trouble holding it, but it's not bad. The best part about it, though, he does turn into the whole Winnebago, but no separate trailer. He turns into the trailer with it. It's just folds up onto his backpack kind of nicely, and it's really cool. Really solid figure. He fits in well with the masterpiece scaled stuff, and I love this. This has been on my wish list for a while. This is the recent release, so it's a metallic version. It's hard to see on my camera because it's not high quality right now, but there's a little bit of metallics in the paint and everything, so he looks real good. Nice. Real good. And I love this. This is one of my favorite purchases I've had recently. But
I love the flame design on the back of the wings.
Because they're literally the sides of the Winnebago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's really, really great. And the transformation's like kind of interesting how it works to make the whole Winnebago. The only problem is the vehicle mode is definitely not masterpiece scale. The vehicle mode ends up being really tiny. For anybody who has the Kingdom Rodimus, it's smaller than that, like a whole trailer and everything. It's really tiny, but the robot mode's really cool and the transformation's fun. So, but that's all I got for this week.
All right. I will be bringing up the rear. So
you got something big to show us.
Yeah. I got a package from Hasbro this week. I think you might have seen this on other sites. I think these promotional materials went around to all the major sites. Are we a major outlet? Maybe?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I feel this is huge.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
This is Transformers Rise of the Beast promotional stuff.
That is gigantic.
That is way bigger than I imagined it was going to be.
So yeah, this is very big. So I'm gonna just put this off to the side. Lots of stuff in here. These were all products provided to us for free by Hasbro. So thank you to Hasbro for sending out these promotional items. We got these free products as part of their promotion for Transformers Rise of the Beasts, which is out this week. So check it out very soon. Going to the theaters. I already got my ticket, so I'm looking forward to this. By the time this episode goes out, we will be very close to seeing it, I hope. But yeah, lots of stuff, lots of toys that we talked about in the lead up to Rise of the Beast. So let's just open it up and see what's in here.
I just looked at my box for Kingdom that I got, and it is like a third of the size of that one.
Well, let's start off with some of the ones for the kids. We got a Beast Mode Bumblebee. So you can see here, this is it's still 15 steps, so it's still but it is quite a larger figure. I think this is for for little kids who need bigger figures to play with. This is 6+, so
doesn't have to be for kids. I also love big bots.
You should do an episode on the biggest classic character like that. that you have,
Ooh.
like oversized.
This is definitely for kids, unless you're, if you're beginning reading. Are you ready to read, Dr. Pants? So you can check out this book.
I am
Mission
ready
at the
to read.
Museum.
Those books also typically contain spoilers
Yeah.
for the movie. So.
Yeah, so don't open this until you've seen the movie. I have not touched this, so I'm keeping that closed until after I see Rise of the Beasts. Here we've got a Beast Alliance 2-pack, Optimus Primal and Skull Cruncher, who looks a lot like Beast Wars, like the original Beast Wars Megatron. So you can pretend it's an Optimus Primal, Optimus Primal would be a bat in that case, but it's cool. They combine into a bigger figure together, so it's cool. We got some the helmets. So if you want to have a Bumblebee helmet that turns into a Bumblebee, so that's cool. We talked about this on the show too. Also for the kids.
You bet. No, you're wearing that to TFCon, right?
Not just Bumblebee, but also Optimus Primal. So yeah, this one I might wear.
Give the Bumblebee one to someone else, and then you got both walking around.
Let's see. Optimus Primal Smash Changer. So this is a 3-step changer, again for the kids. Let's see.
Future runners also agreeing you have to wear it to TFCon.
On the drive to TFCon, that's dangerous. Cause an accident. Rise of the Beast t-shirt. Size L. I have to drop a few pounds to wear this.
Could give it away at TFCon.
Yeah. Now this one I was pretty surprised. I wasn't expecting to get this. We just talked about this, I think, last week. The Optimus Primal Command and Convert animatronic figure. So
wow.
This is a pretty significant figure. I mean, it's on the expensive side and does a lot of things. So
it's no Robeson, but it's still pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was
nice.
I was surprised. So now I'm not done. Now I still got Studio Series figures. Studio Series Core Class RC.
Nice.
Got that. Studio Series Bumblebee. Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. This is not the variant with the special face.
No.
This is just the regular face.
It is number 100.
Yep, that's right. Number 100.
The next few weeks of trips to the store, Charles is going to be showing unboxed versions of all these.
I was just going to say that. I was going to make that joke.
That's what I did. No shame.
That was deluxe. This is also deluxe Air Razor, Studio Series Air Razor.
Nice.
Very cool.
So there you go. She's 97. Studio Series Battle Trap.
Ooh.
99. And yeah,
that one looks really cool. I'm actually excited to pick that one up myself.
Yeah. This one Voyager or Deluxe? I'm not sure.
That's he's a Voyager.
He's a Voyager? Okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least, yes, the box is empty. I think there's nothing else in here.
I think there's some backdrops you can use.
Studio Series Scourge.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's another one. That's one I want to pick up.
101. And this is
Nice.
leader class. So
Pretty good assortment there.
Yeah, that was a good little haul. Well, not even little. That was a good big haul in there.
yeah. Here's some backdrops, some beast backdrops if you want to pose your figures. So
Well, Charles, get out the camera and do some toy photography. You got everything to do it.
there's a battle for Brooklyn. Oh, it looks like oh yeah, it'll give you a link to the shop. So yeah, we just talked about that. So there you go.
That's cool.
Thank you again to Hasbro for sending us all this stuff. I think definitely we might have to do some kind of, I don't know, giveaway or contest or something to give some of these things away, because I don't think I can keep all this stuff.
Yeah. There's also, you can donate some to the toy thing at TFCon.
Yeah, that's true. So we can do.
You better
that
keep
too.
those masks. That's the fun part.
But yeah, I am very, very impressed by everything that went into this box. Thank you again to Hasbro for sending us this stuff completely free. We really appreciate it, and yeah, it was a great assortment of stuff. A great way to get ready for Rise of the Beasts. So, yeah,
It's nice that you don't have to go hunting for a lot of that stuff.
yeah.
I've picked up some Rise of the Beast stuff, but I have not seen any of that out and about. Oh, except the masks. I've seen the masks in the Smash Changer.
Mm-hmm.
But
I saw the oh crap, what was the alligator?
the
the
Beast Alliance.
Yeah, I've seen that one, not the primal, but so I've just seen them separately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's all I got for this week's Trips to the Store. And I think that'll wrap it up here.
We now return to the Transmissions podcast.
All right, and Jeremy, take us into convention news.
All right, we have a SDCC exclusive plushie announced. So this is by Symbiote Studios, and it is a little plushie slag or slug if you hate us. This is going to be $29.99. They're at booth 3249 at San Diego Comic-Con, and if they have any left over after the show, they will put them up for sale on their website. I'm thinking this is probably not going to have a lot left over after the show, because this is a cute little slag.
That is adorable. My God, I want one really bad.
It's not handmade like the ones you get at TFCon are handmade, and I got a full set of Dinobots now. But if you want a mass produced one and you're gonna be at San Diego Comic-Con, check that out.
Also, I guess they were doing they collaborated with the Proto Man. They gave him like the exclusive announcement because his podcast is called Transformers Slag, so they did a tie-in there.
Yeah, I saw that he got the announcement. I didn't put that together. That's pretty cool. It's probably, I don't know. It could have been named the podcast Transformers Slug and still gotten the exclusive. But anyway, that's really cool. The next one we have is from Diamond Select Toys and Mini Mates, and this is a mini set inspired by the animated movie. It has 2-inch fully posable, interchangeable figures of Ultra Magnus, Hot Rod, Thundercracker, and Stasis Lock Optimus Prime. Because he's in Stasis Lock. This is limited to 1,500 pieces, and it comes packaged in a VHS-style slipcase with original movie artwork designed by Barry Bradfield. This is also $29.99, and you can actually pre-order this from many online stores. It looks like TF Source, Entertainment Earth, BBTS, Robot Kingdom, Chosen Prime, ages 3 and up. I'll have links here in the story. So this is a good exclusive that's widely available. And I'm not the biggest fan of mini mates, but I kind of like what they're doing here. They look good. It looks like the Optimus Prime's chest opens up, which is great. I think the Stasis Lock name is actually kind of cute for this, better than Alternate Universe Optimus Prime. But this is pretty cool. If you're into mini mates and you want just to have some non-transforming figures to display, check these out.
It's interesting that they have like 3 characters that are clearly references to the 86 movie, and then Thundercracker is just hanging out there.
It was in the movie.
Yeah, but I mean,
kind of.
Yeah, I got nothing. I was thinking the same thing though. I was like, why Thundercracker? Like, why not Starscream? But there's, you know what? It's because there's a Starscream mini mate somewhere.
Probably.
And they wanted to fill it in with something, and they can easily repaint it. But I mean, I have a couple mini mates, but they're all from like other franchises, and I got them on sale for like a couple bucks a piece. I would not spend 30 on these, but I gotta say they are kind of cool looking. I kind of really like the Hot Rod and the Magnus one.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the proportions on the Hot Rod one that are just really fun and adorable. And Magnus, like, yeah, give us some Magnus love. I don't think he gets enough out there.
All right, the last thing we have here in convention news is TFCon Toronto has revealed their T-shirt, and it is based on the Beast Wars Beast Wars Megatron with rubber ducky in hand. And I believe the overall logo is based off of one of the Toronto teams. I can't. I think maybe a hockey team. I'm not sure. I'm not a big Toronto sports fan.
This is when we needed Daryl.
Yeah, or if DJ Ronan in the chat can chime in. But
is it the Raptors?
Oh, that would make sense. Probably is the Raptors, but
they're the basketball team, I believe.
Yeah, but I think the shirt looks really good this year. We've critiqued some of their older shirts, and I think this is a really good design. Obviously, promoting the David K is going to be there, but I really do think this is a good design. They don't have the price listed here. Let's see. This will be $25, and you can buy it either at the show or as an add-on when you get your ticket. You can just pre-buy it, and it'll just be ready when you pick up your ticket. So that's really cool. If you're going to be at TFCon, check that out. I think that is all we have for convention news.
All right. And I think that'll take us to the end of this episode of Transmissions. Thanks, everyone, for watching. As always, at the end of every episode, we give a shout out to our Masterpiece Donatrons. So thank you once again to John 4X11 Good and Demon Tech 82. We really appreciate your continued support. And that's why we give you a mention in every episode, because you're supporting us at the highest level on Patreon, which is really awesome. And we really appreciate it. You know what? We also appreciate Dr. Pants, because it's been a while since we've had him on. And it's great to see him back here. I know we did do the Mario movie review, which was great to have you there. But we hope this means that we can get you back in the regular rotation very soon. So thanks again for showing up.
It's great to be back. I have missed being here, but obviously for anybody who's watching the YouTube channel, I'm not in my normal space because of construction. That's why I haven't been on. But you know what? This works. it worked out. I'm here. I'm enjoying myself, and it was great to see both of you again. I'm sorry Daryl wasn't here, but maybe I'll see him at some point. But yeah,
maybe very soon.
maybe in person I'll see him. Who knows?
There'll be a story in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. Well, that'll take us to the end. That's it for this week's transmissions. Thanks everyone for watching and listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.